I gotta start over now, but welcome back to Ben Fixes Everything. Shut up. Shut up. Welcome back to Ben Fixes Everything, the show where I show you how you can fix everything yourself. Now, I promised we weren't going to work on the bike anymore, but my bike's been kind of noisy and weird, and I went back and I checked the oil level. It's a little indicator that's on the other side, and it's black. It's disgusting oil. This bike initially had a problem with the gas leaking into the oil and everything, so I've just been trying to keep an eye on it. It's pretty gross. It's been about 3,000 miles. So, you know what? We're going to change the oil. I'm going to show you how to change the oil. Alright, tools you're going to need. I got a 17mm socket. I have an oil filter puller on a ratchet. I've got a funnel. It's a funnel. I've got an oil catcher thingy, and then I've got a secondary oil catcher thingy for where the oil filter is, because I don't want it to drip all over the garage because that sucks. I got a big reservoir to put everything in when I'm done, and I've got 4.5 quarts of oil. I'm not sure. I tried to do the metric conversion, but I'm not very smart, so I couldn't figure it out. So I erred on the side of caution, and I got 4.5 instead of the recommended 3.5, but who knows. And of course, last but not least, the oil filter. Alright. I ran it a little bit beforehand to get it warm, you know, when it's super, super hot. And then you just want to get your oil pan catcher underneath. It's going to be hot oil coming out here. Really wish I would have put a glove on. I really wish I would have put a glove on. It's going to be hot. This is going to suck. It's getting, oh, this burns already. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the oil filter off. That's a lovely range. I'm going to loosen it up. Watch your hands on that plant. Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's hot. Oh, that's hot. Holy crap. Alright, so now you've got the oil filter and you got your plug out and you're letting it drain. So give it some time. Give it a. I'm going to step away for, I don't know, maybe an hour and let it drain out all the way. I got an oil cooler. There's no coolant in here at all, so there's a lot of oil inside this bike. I'm just going to let it drain out so that I get a clean refill. Screaming kids, everybody going nuts. They must be out catching the Pokemons. Anyways, it's pretty much done draining. It's kind of like one drip every minute or so. So I'm considering that to be pretty empty. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dig out my bolt I dropped in here because it was hot. You dig your bolt out, put it in. Yuck. Hot. There it is. The oil's not terrible. You want to clean it off. And you're going to want to reinstall it. And then, you know, once you get it threaded, you're going to want to tighten it down a little bit. You don't want to go crazy. Okay, you're going to put your oil filter back on. What you're going to do is take a dab of fresh, clean oil and you're going to put that on that rubber seal. Just going to dip your finger in there. You're just going to lightly just go around it because it's got to have a little bit of oil there or else it's going to eat the rubber gasket otherwise. And then you're just going to fit it in place. Boy, it's really hard to get to. That'll do it. Cool, and then last but not least, you're going to fill up the oil. So your oil filler is going to be on the right hand side of your bike, underneath this cover here. You pull this cover off. It's right here. Now it's really hard to get to unless you have the funnel. So screw that. Stick your funnel in. And then right here is your indicator. It's going to tell you how much oil is in there. So you want to just slowly put oil in, keeping an eye on your indicator at all times. And once it's full, you'll run it just a hair. Let it cool off. Let it completely cool off. Let the oil settle back down with it on the center stand. And then level it off again just to make sure you have the right oil level. You have to have the right oil level or it won't cool your bike properly. Overfill it and you're going to foul the hell out of your plugs. So just be careful with this step and just take your time. Do it right and don't hesitate to check what you've done over and over again. Alright, it's all filled up to the fill line. Looks a little weird because of the concave thing there, but it's full. It's good. I'm not putting any more in. When you get to that last half a quart, take it nice and easy because that indicator fills up fast. So be careful, okay? For Teh Ben Fixes Everything, this is Teh Ben. And I taught you how to fix something. Now I'm going to go catch me some Pokemons.